Dear Mr. Halliday, on its way to you is a brown paper package containing a bomb. Try to open it, and the consequences would be disastrous for both of us. You would die instantly, and I would lose someone I hope to soon call a collaborator and friend. When you check on me, as of course you will, you'll find just enough under this name to whet your appetite for a taste of sweeter things.
What would that mean?
Money, I guess. When I collaborate on a book, I'm usually very well paid. Can you help, Joe?
What's the signature?
Karlis with a K, Zander.
Okay, I'm punching it up. Z-A-N...
D-E-R.
Holy cow. Not on the phone.
This is Cindy Mankowski with you at WRCA New York, 91.2 FM. Currently it's 70 degrees in town, 71 at the airport, and 68 degrees in Rockaway Beach. Off the local news and traffic after this.
You want it? We've got it. Take it easy, but take it. Upstate Auto's gonna
Busy day. Pentagon, but I got some stuff in Zander. If you want any photocopies, tell me now, and I'll see what I can do. But I don't advertise the service, remember.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
So who is Zander?
He's a fixer. He used to see himself as a champion of revolutionary causes. Nasty sense of humor, huh? The Hotel Mansour Baghdad.
Thanks, Joe. I just love being reminded of that.
He's kind of a high-level go-between.
Between who and whom?
You know, governments, multinationals. North Africa, Europe, here. He runs a multi-million-dollar business out of 3 briefcases and permanent luxury suites in all the major capitals.
Always secret deals.
Yeah, not a thing on paper. No investigating committee could point the pudgy finger at anyone and say bribery and corruption. He's a fixer, a liar, some baby. Enjoy him in good health. Karlis Zander, born Tallinn, Estonia, 6620. They grow up fast there, and tough, too. In '39, when the Soviets invaded the Baltic states, he was a university student. Managed to get away with a party of refugees who made it by boat to Danzig. Volunteered for the Wehrmacht, Hitler's army. See? And we lose sight of him till '46, when he crops up in the French Foreign Legion using the alias Karl Hecht. Ah, now this is interesting. This is some kind of an invoice for an import-export company in Tunis called Brochet Transport. A shipment of antibiotics, can you believe? We lose sight of him for a while, and oh, that's in Libya, I think. And here we have him. Oh yeah, a summit meeting of the PLO. There's your man.
Wait a second. Hecht
is the German word for fish.
Yeah,
Crochet is another word for fish.
sure. And Zander. We looked it up. Zander is German for a fish that's half pike, half perch.
Well, that's not so smart, is it? Using a cover that's so easy to blow?
Bob, maybe you don't understand the Arab mind. He wants you to know it's him.
Yeah, but can a guy who's born in Estonia become an honorary Arab? Yes, he can.
هيا امشي اتحرك امشي فين؟ مستحيل امشي فين؟
هلا اجل
Hiya, Barb.
Robert, you're psychic.
No, your office said you were here.
I mean, I've been calling you all morning. And why aren't you at home slaving over a hot word processor? I have a wonderful new job for you.
No dice. After 6 months of trying to put down on paper what passes for the thoughts of a movie queen, I need a vacation. I need 2 vacations.
And who pays the alimony? And the tax man? Who pays for the vacation, come to that? My dear, this is a beauty. After this, you can afford to rest. $70,000 up front.
For that kind of money, somebody wants some very hard work. Oh, no, it'll be a comedian. Not a comedian, Bob. They're manic depressive. Didn't you think that was funny? It's not funny?
You
What?
know, it's a pity you get so involved. You talk tough, but you're too sentimental.
Quivering romantic.
Exactly. Come here. Fourth edition. You've made more from this than any of your ghosting jobs. This was your very own. And the shrewdest, best-informed book ever published on this emotive subject.
Can I go home now?
You're to call this number. Mr. McGuire. Make an appointment.
I'm tired. I'm jumpy. I don't want to get into any subject now that needs too much thought, commitment. You know, least of all, anything I cared about.
My dear,
She looks at me. She says, my dear.
you call him. There could be a lot of lovely moolah in this for all of us. I have my standard of living to keep up to, you know.
Is that you back there?
I've broken down.
Ah, would you like me to look at it?
I think it's a thermostat. It's been giving me trouble.
That might be a bit beyond my very elementary mechanical powers.
I was hoping to use your telephone. I have this emergency number when I travel world plan. They're usually very good.
Yeah, of course. Come on in and telephone. I'm entirely harmless, I regret to say.
Yes, all right. I'll be at this number. You've got it? Okay. Thank you. Within half an hour. I could go and sit in the car.
Oh, but they couldn't possibly miss it. They can call you when the work's done. Besides, I got goodies. The milk's for me. Stomach ulcer. If the carrot cake's right, I bought it myself. They're not allowed to do that. It's a nature reserve around here.
ghostwriter who always gets the credit. You know, it's strange that such fascinating people can't tell their own stories. Film stars, retired generals.
Why should a film star be a born writer? As for retired generals.
Are they a particular problem?
Well, retired generals all have an axe to grind and can be a touch too generous with classified information.
You must have picked up a lot of that over the years.
Ghosts keep their secrets. I do, by the way, write some books of my own. So what about you, then? What part of the world are you from?
I was educated in Switzerland and France.
That's not exactly the question I asked. It's probably for you.
Yes?
Everything's fixed up, all ready for you.
Good.
You need picking up.
No, I'll walk. It's very close. Thank you.
Fixed already. That is prompt service. I guess you want to be, well, I'll walk you to your car.
Please don't.
A few more moments together.
Thank you for being so kind. It's been a very pleasant meeting, monsieur. But now it's over.
My name is Ahmed Wazir. Today I go on a mission where I am certain to die. But I am happy to sacrifice my life for the liberation of my people. Tell my mother not to grieve for me, but be glad that her son dies a martyr, fighting the enemies of Islam. Every one of them must be destroyed. There is no other way.
Miami.
Wait a second. You're saying you want me to bring it into you?
If it came safely through the mails, Mr. Halliday, it'll travel safely in your car.
So there was an explosive in it.
Yeah, it was plastic, all right. Some operator. He fixed it so I could remove the standard trigger without any hassle, then slung in an extra one.
Stop beefing. You spotted it in time.
He taped it back out of the way, just to show me that he could have blown my head off, but he didn't. He's a sweetheart, this character. If I ever get my hands on him.
Excuse me, but aren't you taking this a little personally? I mean, I was the nearly injured party here. The bomb was sent to me. I'm delighted that he was kidding.
He wasn't kidding. He's a nut. If I were you, Mr. Halliday, I wouldn't open any mail for the next 6 months. Better yet, I'd take a long vacation, as far away as I could get. Chief.
Hey. Thanks. You think Zander's a nut?
I think he's a pro. But of a very strange kind. Hotel Mansour, Baghdad. Very nice. Palm trees must have grown a bit since you were there. Since you were arrested there.
Did you get that from the FBI files, or am I on the local ones as well?
4 weeks in jail in Baghdad. Is that why your nerve still tends to crack at exactly the wrong moment? Because of what was done to you during those 4 weeks?
Robert Halliday.
You are beyond a joke. I set up an appointment with a publisher, who I now find is part of the Syncom Sentinel Empire.
Syncom Oil. I was at the dentist, Barb. I had a lot of pain. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you call?
Barb, look, I'm with someone right now.
I kept the appointment for you. Come in tomorrow and I'll brief you, my dear. And if you fail me by not turning up, you will not be forgiven.
It's background. They want you to take a look at it. You may see a few familiar faces.
Okay. Tell me what it's all about.
A man called Dr. Lucio wants you to edit his memoirs. Never before published. The memoirs of his grandfather, a 19th century anarchist called Nechayev. Sergei...
Jededievich Nechayev. It's the man who invented modern terrorism. Even Lenin thought he was too extreme. How do we know the manuscript's genuine?
Oh, it's been independently vetted.
Ha! So is Mussolini's secret diary. Then it was discovered it was concocted by 2 old village ladies in their spare time. What would I have to do?
Go to London. Meet Dr. Lucio.
What do we know about the guy?
The guy, Dr. Lucio, happens to be senior defense advisor to a highly influential Persian Gulf ruler. He's made it his business to gather intelligence on every major terrorist outfit operating around the world, and especially on the governments who foster and protect them. He aims, with your help, to write a modern postscript to Nechayev's document, an exposé on terrorism today. It's your subject, baby. It's you.
Lucio, masculine air sucks Lucius, pike, or other fish of the same family. Hecht, Brochet, Zander.
I still don't know where we're going. The target?
You're just out of training camp. You're a baby.
Before that training, I fought in my country's holy war.
There is no battlefield, boy. In a street, in a restaurant, night, day, with 100 innocent people about.
I'm not afraid.
You're so keen to die? On our last job, my assistant, my best friend, was killed. Allah, his replacement's a boy.
Brother Raoul, I can die. And you will find I can kill.
Lisbon's 10th turn. The time now is 10 o'clock, news time.
Good news. Well, the TV works and this place is okay. I think it's better than a hotel. You're right. I'll get some good work done here. Somebody's at the door. I'm gonna go. I'll call you in a couple of days.
Don't waste time, Mr. Halliday. We have to leave. Quickly.
Welcome, Mr. Halliday, welcome. Please forgive the informality. I hope you don't object.
How you choose to dress is the only thing I don't object to.
If you would let me explain.
You brought me here by force. As far as I'm concerned, our agreement is finished.
Mr. Halliday, you are under surveillance by some extremely dangerous people. And if we hadn't gone in and got you out of there quickly, you would have been followed. And this is a safe house for me.
Your people only had to tell me.
There was no time for any arguments or questions. But it's good to see you. You look a little younger than I expected. TV makes you look older.
TV made me feel older.
But how beautifully you cross-examined. How splendidly you used the power of words over your hapless victims.
Oh, come on. As the hard-hitting interviewer squeezing the embarrassing truths out of the rich and famous, I rated zilch. But you were quick to catch it. I only lasted 2 weeks.
Nevertheless, you did make an impression. Now, perhaps you care for a drink. Whiskey, I believe. Simon. Do sit down, Mr. Halliday.
So what do you call yourself at the moment? Zander? Hecht? Brochet? Lucio? Pike? Or using one of those exotic Arab names with a handle to it, Abu Ben Adem?
You may call me Dr. Zander. Did you inform the FBI of your arrival in London?
No.
So you concealed your departure?
I've learned to keep my distance. Interesting way you introduced yourself. With a bomb.
I sent you the bomb, Mr. Halliday, so that your friends would take notice.
My friends? I'm sorry, I got a little jet lag. Oh, you mean the FBI?
And the CIA. I wanted them to take an interest in you and your connection with me.
Thank you. And the book? Your grandpa's memoirs. Does it exist, or is that as phony as your names?
What you have there is a rough English translation of part of the book. The rest of it is in a form of French shorthand called Fayet, which was a system very popular in Nechaev's time, but we haven't been able to decode it.
And your contribution?
Well, just a few rough notes, not very well organized.
It's been my experience that when would-be writers speak of notes, they've done very little real work and expect me to conjure the whole thing from almost nothing.
Not in this case, Mr. Halliday.
You know that in this postscript on modern terrorism, you're gonna have to tell the truth. Name names.
Of course, that's why my enemies are trying to kill me before I name them.
One more thing. I always like to know the guy in the driver's seat. My agent mentioned an Arab ruler.
We'll talk about that in the morning, Mr. Halliday, when you've studied the manuscript.
The revolutionary is a man set apart. He has no personal interests, no emotions, no attachments. He has no personal property, not even a name. Everything in him is absorbed by one single passion, the revolution. In his innermost being, he has broken every bond with the whole civilized world, including all its laws, customs, conventions, and morality. He renounces culture and learning, leaving these to future generations. He knows one science only, the science of destruction. All the gentle sentiments of kinship, love, gratitude, and even honor must be suppressed by the single cold passion for revolution.
Whoa. Yes, I'd like to know the first flight to New York in the morning, please.
I'll check for you. Our first flight out to New York is at 10:55. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Bob.
So, Kilby, whose life you're ruining these days?
Didn't I tell you he'd be just the same old Bob? Something you ought to know, Bob. Back home a week or so ago, your personal file was pulled.
Why am I even on your files? I don't work for you.
You did once.
Yeah, meaning one time only.
You can tell him I'm not available. In fact, I'm going to call my agent right now and tell her that the whole deal here is off.
Now, why would you want to do that if we're hovering gently in the background, ever ready to lend a helping hand?
Last time you lent a helping hand, I landed in jail. In Baghdad! Not exactly a center known for prison reform.
Easy now. That mail bomb caper of yours has created a deal of interest. And when we learned that Zander was involved...
What do you know about Zander?
Oh, we've known him a long time. We prefer not to have direct dealings with him. On this one, we've asked Herr Schelm to help us out. Though, of course, we'll still need a go-between. Herr Schelm is a very senior official in a West German intelligence service. He speaks Oxbridge English. Your jokes will be understood.
I'm at present on loan to NATO, Mr. Halliday. Thank you, my friend.
I had hoped for a more positive attitude, Bob. However, if there's anything you want from us, you know where to find me.
May I look at the documents Dr. Zander gave you, please? Now, we've had a copy for some days. That's not as complete as yours. From a contact in Syncom Sentinel. Our code breakers couldn't get onto this shorthand at first, but once they cracked it, they also realized the anachronism. It is Esperanto. A language which didn't exist until 1887. That's 5 years after Nekhaev died.
Chayev's grandson, my aunt.
This part, the coded part here.
Then why all the machinations to get me involved?
Think back to Iraq. You were covering a story for an American newspaper. Why were you suddenly arrested?
I was accused of trying to bribe a government official for secret information. It was the CIA. Only that guy got away real fast. They needed a scapegoat, and your cigar-smoking friend shot me to the Iraqis.
And that linked you permanently with the CIA in people's minds. So when Zander's boss needed to make a roundabout approach to us...
He chose me. But why are the CIA and NATO so interested in a phony 19th century memoir and a wheeler-dealer from Estonia?
This coded section contains an offer. A complex and highly secret proposal to the U.S. government and to NATO.
Waiting for.
Foxtrot! Richter! Dat u zal zijn! Foxtrot!
Why do you need me? Why couldn't Zander approach you direct? This Middle Eastern boss of his must have some diplomatic channels open to him.
Can you imagine the public reaction if it was known the West was even listening to proposals from such a source? This way, we can deny all knowledge if we have to.
What happens to Zander then?
Zander has 2 deals going, one personal. He'll help us set up the official deal if we give him and his family sanctuary from his enemies.
Who are?
Do you know of an illegal organization called Mukhabarat Centrum or
Razmuk. It's an intelligence gathering service for the Palestinians.
That's how they started out, then they became more corrupt and more violent.
If Zander has a contract out on him by that bunch, he better retire.
Or disappear. He wants our help to do just that, with the kind of protection that defectors have.
Just what is this highly secret, complex offer to the U.S. authorities?
A moment ago, you were about to telephone your agent in New York.
Am I still free to? If I wanted to fly out here tomorrow morning, knowing what I know, could I?
Listen, then. Have you ever heard of a place on the Gulf called Abra Bay?
I can't give up the book, Simon.
They're trying to kill you. There's a contract out on you. They know what you're going to say. It isn't as though your own life has been so blameless.
My dear, I've lived in the Arab world how many years? These terrorists have taken over a movement that was founded by men of ideals.
Don't you think it's a little bit crazy? Becoming a crusader at your age?
My wife and 2 small children are in America, hiding, so they cannot be taken as hostages. My previous wives are dead, but I have children with them and adopted children too. They're all in danger, and they're all in need of protection.
I've heard you do business deals with suitcases full of money. You're a wealthy man. Surely you could afford to pay for your own security?
In a fortress in the South American jungle, I'm not a war criminal, Mr. Halliday.
Not any kind of criminal?
If great corporations can be above the law, then a businessman dealing with them has to be something of an individual, too. Have you any more questions, Mr. Halliday? It's the same with all you journalists, isn't it? You assume that your request for information is a command for lesser mortals to be obeyed like that.
As a matter of fact, I do have another question. Your emir has offered the Western powers a military naval installation in Abra Bay. Now, the Gulf states have always considered that crucial to their own security, so what's changed?
No doubt you've been told that the emir is a somewhat strange individual.
I've been told he's a paranoid schizophrenic.
Have they told you about his clinic? Thank you, madam.
Clinic?
In a great castle, built over a disused silver mine.
Where is this place?
In Austria. In the hills behind Judenburg. That's where the NATO people will meet the emir.
And as cover for your meeting with the emir, we have hired a film crew for a television interview.
You, Mr. Halliday, will interview the emir.
للأمام.
Doesn't the baton interest you, Mr. Halliday? His extraordinary background, the life he's led?
I started out...
A little afraid of him?
nervous, anyway. I've always been fascinated by great operators, survivors. Your patron is a remarkable man. But I think the care of time is catching up with him.
You're waiting for him to stumble and fall. That's not very nice, Mr. Halliday.
When, Miss Johnny, have I ever pretended to be nice? Does Razmuk know where we're going?
Yes, they know.
what you're doing here?
Tourism.
Tourism. Danke. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll be ready. Sean's sending a car for me at the hotel.
Where are you meeting him?
Mittelfeld. I feel like a ping pong ball between all of you.
You're doing very well.
Yeah. Why don't the Austrians want this clinic built?
According to some rumors, the clinic is just a cover.
Just that I'd like to know what it is I'm getting into.
You know, it's a pity to go. It's so beautiful here.
Where are you meeting the NATO people to brief them?
Somewhere just outside Judenburg. I told them we'd be spending the night there.
Judenburg. Can you think of any other country in Europe that would call a place Jews' Town in the second half of the 20th century and not even bother to change its name? I'm sure you know, Mr. Halliday, that I am not Jewish, but perhaps I do understand what it's like. You see, I am every country's bloody foreigner.
Shelm's car's gonna be here any minute.
We have problems.
Local press.
Worse, hotel manager got excited. TV people, great. Then he saw in your passport you're an American journalist and he called the radio and television news.
We have to stall them. Tell them you're the researcher. You pump them about the local scene. You know so little, they know so much. You know, what's all this about a mine? Counterattack. Tell the Austrian TV people off the record that I'm here on network assignment from New York to interview the Emir. Be bitter about it. Tell them you're the one that does the hard work. I'm the slob who gets the top salary for asking the questions that you write. They'll believe this.
What do I promise these people? They want something.
Oh, if they want to know where I am, tell them I'm looking for a bar with my favorite American whiskey.
Excuse me, aren't we supposed to be going to Nittelfeld? Excuse me, we're supposed to... You are from Air Shell. Hey, who are you?
Guten Abend, Mr. Halliday.
Why here?
Well, our hotel is in a town about 40 kilometers from where you're staying. But already we've heard gossip of a TV unit and American journalists. Better to be cautious.
Mr. Halliday. Patrick Newell.
General Newell. British.
We thought perhaps a little picnic, hmm? You had no problems getting away to meet us.
They seem to trust me. Even the young lady who is so concerned about security.
Miss Chehani is rightly concerned to protect her father.
Zander's her father?
By his second wife, who was killed in the Algerian War. We're digging out more on him all the time.
You must find Zander professionally interesting. I know I do.
Yeah, but I don't understand why he's doing such murky business with someone like the Emir.
He's an Estonian. He's a survivor.
I'd like to know how he survived the Russian winter of 44-45 when the Wehrmacht were falling back into Poland. Mr. Halliday, do help yourself. No, it's only in retreat that some men discover their true talent for leadership.
And Zander did.
Oh, yes, that winter he found the secret of commanding obedience. Getting men to do things they were scared of by making them believe that his respect for them was worth having.
How did he react to our questions?
He's rattled. He said there's been 3 attempts on his life already, once since the Razmuk took over the contract. Which makes me think that maybe they've been ordered not to kill him just yet. Just keep him running scared.
So, when do they stop scaring and...
Start killing. Maybe he has to finish something first.
Well, when we sit down with the ruler, Zander's expendable.
Just what does the Emir want for the space at Abra Bay?
Oh, some new weapon system? New toys to play with?
There are only 2 things the ruler ever wants. A long life for himself and instant death for his enemies. For Abra Bay, we'll be asked to go shopping with him in the death department.
And this is the charmer I have to interview.
If he is anything like his father. No, once a man came to the old king's court. He put his hand in his pocket for a handkerchief or something, and His August Majesty pulled out a gun and shot him through the head. More wine, Bob.
Mr. Halliday?
Yeah?
My name is Christian Reiner. I'm from Current Affairs, WFV Vienna. We wish to show your interview. I've asked Miss Chiani to let us process your film.
It's possible. I'll talk to my producer.
Perhaps you could tell me, Mr. Halliday, some of the questions you intend to ask this Middle Eastern potentate?
Mr. Reiner, how do I know what questions I'm going to ask? I don't do interviews by reading questions off a clipboard. I brief myself on the subject. We sit and chat before we film. I find you tend to get the best interviews if you keep an open mind.
Is it really an interview? Or just a public relations job for this ruler, this megalomaniac, who thinks he can walk into a country and build himself even a private fortress if he likes? I believe you're here just to make him look good to your so sophisticated American audiences.
Wow. Arabs and Americans zapped in one blow.
Are you aware that he isn't even employing any Austrians in his building of this so-called clinic? His architects and his engineers, they're foreigners too.
Well, how do you expect him to employ Austrian labor when you don't give him permission to build?
You're doing your whitewash job well, Mr. Halliday. I assume your fee is large enough to pay off any moral scruples you might have had?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. It's unprofessional to let one's principles...
Principles? Herr Reiner, I'd say racial prejudice is alive and well and living in Judenberg. You heard all that?
Mm-hmm. It's true. The Emir wants to make that mine a perfect fallout shelter. Anyone trying to get into it will die on the fences, or even before reaching them. What happened at the meeting?
It was all very friendly, on the surface at least. Oh. They're gonna give your father everything he wants.
We will continue to call him the patron. Now, how do we get away?
Look,
I'm sure the moment your NATO friends meet the Emir, Rasmuk will move in. Now, be honest. Is there any chance he will escape?
Difficult. Austria's a neutral country. In this country, the NATO people can't officially protect them.
What do they suggest?
A rendezvous just outside Austria, in Italy, Tarvisio. It's 90 minutes by road from here. But after the interview, we'd have to make those 90 minutes on our own.
We?
Well, they offered me a ride in the NATO car, but I... Why are you so hostile to me? Even from the start.
Because I saw you as my enemy.
How am I your enemy?
That expression you used, the care of time.
There was a woman once. I was married to her for a few years. She had a little problem. She couldn't forgive. When she wanted to get even, she used to say, "Time will take care of him."
You're worried about tomorrow, aren't you?
How do you think the Emir feels about this television interview?
What do you mean?
I know it's just window dressing for this meeting with Showman Newell, but maybe there's something more to it. I just don't know how to approach the interview. You think he'll be cooperative, or is he going to be impossible?
If we do it all with great ceremony, keep everybody fussing around him, I'm sure he'll cooperate.
For how long?
I don't know. How long does a boy enjoy playing with a toy machine gun?
I don't know what to ask him. I mean, if he's so afraid of a nuclear war...
He's even more terrified of chemical and biological warfare. He's afraid that even if his life was spared, he would lose his sexual powers.
Sounds quite the normal chap.
No, seriously. Locking himself up in a fortress below the earth is his solution. You see, the Emir knows what effects chemical weapons can have.
We've all seen the film on the Gulf War.
Not films. The real thing on real victims. He has secretly been conducting quite advanced experiments on his political prisoners. Of course, a prisoner of the Emir may be better off dead anyway. Get some sleep.
Huh. Maybe we can use this Austrian television whiz kit after all.
Barb? Hi, it's me. Listen, I'm in Austria.
Who is this?
It's Robert, your prodigal son. Listen, are you still...
I'm fine, Robert. And how are you?
I'm fine, Barb. Listen, are you still friends with the producer of my First of the Week show?
Whoosh.
No, down.
How is the Emir? Some time since I've seen him.
I didn't know you'd met him before.
Oh, no. We've never met. I saw him once at Cairo airport. He had a new jet. He seemed to be having problems with his pilot.
Oh, yes, I remember. That particular pilot had his own ideas about safety regulations. He was inclined to question orders.
How long did he last?
About 3 weeks. His successor was rather more tactful, his approach. I think you will find that the Emir has a great sense of personal pride. Ex-Arab Legion.
Yes, I can believe you.
General, the price for my services?
Arrangements have been made in Italy. Till then, you're on your own.
And my chances?
Even chances?
How long will we have to wait?
The Emir is with his chief secretary, and he will keep him talking, and he will keep us waiting so as not to seem too interested. Officially, His Highness is only expecting one call today, Mr. Halliday and the television crew.
Yes, I understand. We've sought him out and arrived unexpectedly.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the interview now, Mr. Halliday?
My mind's completely blank. The only question drumming in my head is, what's his price for Abra Bay?
If you ask that question, it'll be the last one you ever ask.
What the hell do I talk about, then?
His Highness is ready to see Mr. Halliday now. When His Highness first acknowledges your presence, you should bow your head.
I'll try and remember that.
Your Highness, allow me to present...
Welcome, Mr. Halliday, to the famous Petrucha mine.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Now, Mr. Halliday, we will hear your request.
My request? Suggestion, Your Highness, is that a television interview would expose the absurdity of the difficulties placed in your path here. The American news channel is beamed all over Europe, and it would give you control over the propaganda situation here and in the States.
The American public is interested in an Austrian health clinic?
They are interested in you, Your Highness.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Halliday. What you say makes sense. I agree with it. Unfortunately, I have other and quite unexpected business to attend to.
That would be a great pity, Your Highness, because Mr. Halliday was also about to suggest that the interview should actually take place in the mine itself, in the upper gallery.
Could you do this? You could film me in the mine. Is it technically possible?
If there's mains electricity, we could film it there. I'd have to check it out.
While you are speaking with the other people, Your Highness.
I don't understand any of this. When we checked into this hotel, there was this guide and a guy named Reiner waiting for us. But Reiner is working for Austrian television. He's not paying us. The bank and you is giving us cash. No, I'll pay back. Yeah, I guess we don't have time for about just come in and shoot us the car, okay? Hey, you want my crew to carry all the gear down those stairs? Why on film? Why didn't you get yourself a video unit, huh?
I didn't do the hiring. What did you tell you to talk yourself out of the job?
Oh, but this is fantastic. Not too echoey at all, eh? It's not bad for sound. But I bet they will have something to say about it.
Can you light it?
Sure. You dragged us down all these stairs, but there's a lift.
I thought men of your profession would appreciate the drama, the atmosphere. From the lift, you see nothing.
It's good enough for the Amy, and let's get started.
What do you think? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's terrific. I think it'll work. What's so good about this place as a shelter, anyway?
Let me show you. If there's a nuclear war and the air on the Earth's surface becomes contaminated, then you stop the water pumps and very slowly the deep parts of the mine begin to flood again. The water pushes up air, pure air, up out of the mine and through the ventilating shafts into these upper galleries.
So the whole mine acts like a giant lung breathing out.
Breathing out pure air, but because of its great size, it takes about 8 months to do so. And then the Emir comes out. And whatever is left to rule, he rules.
You believe all that?
Is that what you're expecting? Your briefing give you any idea?
Some of our people may be willing to go ahead.
On those terms? Those conditions?
We need a brevet.
Oh, I see. So we just make empty protest to this man. We put nothing on record. We forget everything we've heard. What he does on his territory is his business. And what if I refuse?
I'm as shocked as you are, General.
What kind of a world are we living in?
The world that we've made.
لا شكرا. You've worked well for us, because you never judged us. You've always tried to understand. And so you'll appreciate that even the most faithful servant grows old and careless until he's dispensable.
May I speak? At first, I assumed that you had the approval of your brother rulers in offering Abrabay to the West, but I should have known what the story would be. Here you are in Austria, and suddenly Zander appears with two unexpected guests. The laws of hospitality oblige you to welcome them. But as soon as you hear their proposal for Abrabay, you report it to the other rulers. If they agree, all is well, but if they're angry, then you all blame Zander. He will not be around to explain. You see, I know who hired Mukhabarat Central.
You know?
I think I've known for some weeks, but I didn't want to admit it to myself. The person who gave them their instructions is someone who has been very dear to me.
Naturally, you've already requested asylum, refuge.
A refuge I may never reach.
Inshallah, we will reach the fate that we deserve. Al-Wada'.
Al-Wada'.
Retour interview, take 1. Whenever you're ready.
This interview is to follow an introduction to be filmed later. This is Robert Halliday, and I am privileged to present His Royal Highness...
No, Mr. Halliday. Hold your horses. Our family is ancient and noble, but not royal. We leave that dubious honor to the more kingly dynasties.
Like the Saudi royal family, Your Highness.
No. Like the Pahlavi dynasty. The father of the second and last Shah of Persia was a mule driver who could not read or write, who became a soldier, and with the direct aid of Western powers overthrew the dynasty he'd been paid to serve. This mule driver ended up calling himself Shah and Shah, vice-regent of God and center of the universe. Now that was very royal.
Well...
Please, Mr. Halliday. Don't make these American jokes about dynasties.
Well, then, perhaps, Your Highness, we could talk about this wonderful old castle and its silver mine, and why exactly you bought it, and why the local authorities are reluctant to grant you building permission for your clinic. Is it because it won't be supervised by an Austrian or any other known medical authority?
It's to be a private clinic. It's no concern of theirs what goes on in here.
With due respect, Your Highness, there are many who believe that whatever will be built here won't be a clinic.
Do you think I'm not aware of this? It's prejudice, pure prejudice against a foreigner.
To build a subterranean fallout shelter in the event of a nuclear war.
They're all mad if they say these things. Mr. Halliday, do you think I'd be foolish enough to build a fallout shelter 3,000 kilometers from my palace on the Gulf?
Safe place to be if they did drop a nuclear bomb.
The real risk today is not nuclear warfare. The big powers will keep that in balance as they have for 40 years. The risk, nightmare, is from other kinds of weapons.
Agent Orange, napalm, biological...
No. Those are weapons of third world jungle campaigners, of rural colonial wars.
We're talking about chemical weapons, then.
With them, you can kill your enemy without the risk of killing yourself.
No mess.
Exactly. No half-life for centuries.
Just clean, safe, elegant killing.
All we need is... Perhaps it's better not to talk about such things. I've no wish to frighten anyone.
Well, these things have to be said. The public has a right to know.
Then they should be told that the Western powers have stockpiles of a so-called nerve gas called sarin. The Soviet version is called saman. A single 1 milligram droplet inhaled will paralyze an adult in less than a minute. Contact with any part of the body will cause death.
Do we know this for sure? They couldn't have possibly tested this on real human beings. Now, could they?
Many experiments have been made. You pious democratic Westerners should not imagine that your military scientists have not done them.
But only on animals.
Of course. Sheep and goats and apes. Apes are very good. So like humans. But much more realistic tests must be made, sooner or later. An ape going into spasm, muscles locked in agony, is all very well, but it only tells us so much.
But when the world is talking about banning such weapons, it's not likely they'd ever be used.
They will be used, and one day we must do tests to find an antidote. This is no time for scruples. Real full-scale tests must be made.
Have you ever done such tests in your own country, Your Highness? Your Highness? I can see Your Highness is troubled by these matters of life and death. Thank you for sharing your concerns with us.
Is that what you were paid for? A hatchet job?
Listen, we better hurry up and shoot my cutting questions. Listen, about the film, I want you to pack it in 2 separate cans, clearly marked 1 and 2. Can you do that for me?
Sure.
What'd you think?
He was supposed to ask a few stupid questions, that's all.
Man dug his own grave.
Didn't have to bury him in it.
That's nearly that. I think we should get out of here as fast as possible. Would you take this for me?
Mr. Halliday, come with me. The film of your interview is to be held for censoring.
No. No! No! This film was to be released by me for processing.
Mr. Halliday, we want the film. His Highness's order. It is his property. It will not be allowed to leave this place.
It was to be given to WFV in Vienna for processing. It's all been arranged.
I wouldn't like to have to use force to compel you to return His Highness's property.
This is Austria, Chief Secretary, not the Gulf.
Mr. Halliday, you are employed, you've been paid. If you don't return the film, I will have it taken from you. All of it, please. The second film. I saw the cameraman put it in the camera. Thank you.
Can we go now?
Go.
Desmond.
Thank you.
Good girl.
Suppose this convoy is a good idea. How far do we go on like this?
Just until the Italian border. At least it's some sort of protection. Hey, look at this. There's a guy going crazy back here.
He won't do anything here. Mashallah. Simon, it's Raoul. Raoul Bourget.
You know who he is? Who's Raoul?
He's an Algerian. I virtually adopted him when his parents were killed by the French.
Yes, and the following year he killed 4 gendarmes.
Yes, and then he tried to kill himself, and the gun misfired.
He didn't try twice?
But those who doubted he tried in the first place.
You were just jealous.
Jealous of a 13-year-old Nechayev?
You were jealous, my child. I wasn't the only one who was trying to help him.
Well, he's now gone to killing other people.
Do you know why I chose you in the first place?
Well, now I'd say it was my supposed links with the CIA.
I also wanted an interviewer who was not totally incompetent, but let us say, third-rate. And you fitted the specification like a glove. Until today.
Yeah, I was pretty good, wasn't I?
Yes, and now you're the Emir's target, like the rest of us.
I think a change of plan.
Why are we stopping here? Is that your international hit mob?
They're crazy drivers, but...
Here's your film.
Just one can?
I think you're gonna like it. Just get it on the air fast.
I will go for tonight, huh?
What you got there is everything you asked for and a lot you didn't ask for. I think those are the best bits.
Baba. He's not your father.
I'm a little disappointed that you accepted this assignment.
It's just to see you cross into Italy. I'm only the shepherd.
That's all.
Papa.
What arms do you carry, Raoul?
Nothing really. Small revolvers. How could you suspect me?
And what if we turn around and go back into Germany?
There's another team in Germany. They'd come down from Linz.
And you would alert them. Do you still have your sense of humor, Raoul? Do you remember how you used to mimic me behind my back?
You knew?
Do you remember when I took you to hear Bakir speak? About a revolution that has nothing to do with class. The virtuous rich and the virtuous poor shall stand shoulder to shoulder. I still have hopes.
That you won't be killed today?
that out of this mess, someone will arise and put an end to all this terror.
So you think you're safe with these people? Well, good luck, eh? Hey, Halliday! Why don't you come with us?
I can't see them.
They'll be on their radio reporting on our meeting. They'll catch up with us.
Raoul. Those big brown eyes filled with tears.
Yeah, we lose them. We could be doing this on the move.
Does it matter so much anymore?
Matter? It is my first job for my people. For Allah.
Look, boy. You're only here because a friend of mine was killed.
He's in paradise.
Is he? Are the poor better off because he died? Did any homeless people get back their lands? All right, come on.
I don't know if anybody's interested, but I don't have a visa for Yugoslavia.
We are not going to Yugoslavia. They're coming. We're out of sight. Down here, quickly. Listen.
Keep in.
Oh.
Brother Raoul! Brother Bourget! How much is Rasmuk paying you to kill your second family? Oh, Brother Raoul! Why do your masters wish to take our lives? Careful, Brother Raoul! You kill your own people! Not us.
مهلا مهلا للأمام.
لا تطلقوا النار حتى تسمعوا مني. دي أوامري.
Papa!
But Raoul, I am not your father. Bye, Mr. Halliday. I must say I have enjoyed our collaboration.
You have your film? The Austrian police are reporting an incident near the Yugoslav border which left 4 men dead. A terrorist shootout, they think. You might know something about that.
I'll tell you about it in the car. Where are you sending the Zander family?
Forget all this, Mr. Halliday.
people ever go to your office?
Robert! You look terrible.
Thanks, Barb. I just got off a plane. I caught an earlier flight than anybody expected me to. It wasn't early enough, though. Customs and Kennedy gave me a real going over. Compliments I would think of my comrade Ash said they were looking for contraband in a 16mm film can.
They didn't find it.
The film? Of course not. I mailed it from Frankfurt first thing this morning. You should get it tomorrow if you ever go into work.
Sorry, baby. No one will ever use that interview.
You joking? This is great stuff, Bob. This could change my career.
The news this morning had an item about your emir. He collapsed and had to be rushed to a hospital in Vienna. Your producer here thinks it would be in very bad taste to show something that appeared to hit a sick man when he's down.
Oh, he thought that, did he? I wonder who put that thought in his mind.
He did say he'd had a phone call from... I didn't quite get who. Apparently the Austrians felt the same. Oh, never mind. The balance of the fee came in days ago, so that's all right.
Oh, yeah, well, got the fee.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's just fine. It's just fine.
The patron says that I may let you know we're safe and well. Perhaps fairly soon I will write to ask you frankly if such news is of any further interest to you.